Alright guys, you know what time it is. We're in the metal corner. It's sit down talk time. Back again for another supplement related video. What do we have today? BCAAs and EAAs. Why should you take it? Do I recommend it? Should you go and buy some right after this video? Stay tuned to find out. But before we get into that, like always, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, say hi if you're new to the channel. Anything like that, any likes, comments help a lot with getting this video out onto that YouTube algorithm, get more views, more exposure on the channel. But now let's get into branched chain and essential amino acids. Let's first start with a quick little intro into it, and then we'll get into the other stuff. So I'm assuming everyone knows what protein is. Well, amino acids are just smaller forms or the building blocks of protein. Now, branched chain amino acids and essential amino acids. Branched chain amino acid supplements are basically just 3 of these amino acids that are of the total 9 found in protein. Now, this is referring to the 9 essential amino acids, but the main 3 in either the branched chain amino acids or essential amino acids are leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Well, what do? Basically, they help our body in stimulating an increased amount of muscle protein synthesis, which is essential for obviously muscle repair as well as muscle growth, namely leucine among these 3 or top 3 amino acids. So basically what it does is it can increase the capacity of muscle protein synthesis. Additionally, it can also serve as an energy source for skeletal muscle while training, as well as preventing muscle breakdown, known as catabolism. So these are namely used because obviously the increased muscle protein synthesis, increasing skeletal muscle energy resources, and preventing muscle breakdown, and are usually recommended to have either before a workout or to possibly sip throughout a workout, and also possibly just throughout the day, maybe with a meal. Now I'm going to kind of go into how I personally take this and if I would recommend it. Now, these can be taken at multiple times of the day, either with meals or primarily before, during, and after a workout. If taken before a workout or throughout a workout, this is mainly just to serve as an energy source for your skeletal muscle. But if taken after a workout, this can theoretically give a massive bonus in pretty much providing a maximum state of muscle protein synthesis, which is quite crucial after a heavy load and stress on your body after a tough workout. Now, as I mentioned before, it can get a bit tricky because it's recommended sometimes before, intra, which is during, or post workout, but then sometimes labels on certain products might say to have it throughout the day with meals, or even on non-training days. But what I personally do is have it 2 times a day. First time I have it is in the morning when I go on my morning walk, mix it with some water and some creatine. This is usually an hour before my first meal. And the second time I have it during the day is when working out in the gym. I usually just sip on it throughout my workout. The main reasons why I have it at these 2 times is in the morning, I just don't like to eat as soon as I wake up. So I have a black coffee and I usually go for a walk, and then I'll take some aminos mixed in with some creatine on my walk just to 1, get the creatine in, and 2, just to get the branched chain or essential amino acids in. And if there is that theoretical benefit of, you know, stimulating some muscle protein synthesis even before my first meal an hour later, I think that's a great benefit because then you're having more bouts or more periods of muscle protein synthesis. And the main reason why I have it during and towards the end of my workout is to give that extra energy source to my skeletal muscle while training, and also help drive that muscle protein synthesis as I'm ending my workout. Because just like in the morning, I don't have my meal straight after I wake up, and I don't have my post-workout meal as soon as I finish. So hopefully that just stimulates some muscle protein synthesis before having my proper whole meal later on, which will definitely stimulate muscle protein synthesis anyways. So I consider it like a little added bonus of stimulation, and I hope that works. So which one should you choose, and why am I currently going with EAAs? So basically, branched chain amino acids only have those 3 essential amino acids: leucine, isoleucine, and valine, whereas essential amino acids have the total 9 of essential amino acids that you can also get from whole foods throughout the day. The reason why I'm opting for essential amino acids is just as a way to safeguard my total needs of protein and amino acids in my body, because I am a vegetarian. So I do manage to get most of my macros on point every day, whether it's protein, carbs, or fats. I like to consider it sort of as an insurance policy for myself. It's only cost a tiny bit more than branched chain amino acids, and if you can guarantee that I'm getting all the essential amino acids I need when supplementing with this a few times a day, in addition to my whole meals. And another quick and simple reason why I add it into my top 3 being protein, creatine, and essential amino acids is because as a natural lifter, if you can add something as simple as this just for about $1 a day, and it can give you even a 1% net benefit in muscle protein synthesis and hypertrophy, why not? And also it tastes pretty good. Depending on the brand you go with, there's a lot of flavors. There's like grape, watermelon, fruit punch, blue raspberry. So it's only a few extra calories into your water. You're hitting your water needs, hydration, the list goes on. So why not just chuck it in? Now for the main take-home point, should you be using any of these supplements? Should you be using branched chain amino acids, essential amino acids, or neither? I personally think if you're hitting your total required amount of protein daily, and that too being with whole foods, you're pretty sweet. But if you're someone who struggles hitting the daily protein intake, or is a vegetarian like me, or even a vegan, I would recommend supplementing with one of these. If you're just someone that struggles to hit your goal of protein per day, I would recommend probably a branched chain amino acid supplement either throughout the day or more preferably before/during a workout. But if you're someone like me who has a dietary requirement, I would recommend essential amino acids. Now, if you're on a budget or something, either one of these, I would recommend trying to focus on having it either before or during your workout. Most of these aren't too bad in terms of pricing. Here in Australia, you can probably get a 30 serving tub for about $30 or possibly 20 to 25 when on sale, so $1 or less per serving. If your budget can allow it, I recommend having it twice a day, either that being in the morning and during your workout, or possibly just being before and after your workout, or during and after, maybe adding a bit into your protein shake, just for those extra bouts of increasing your muscle protein synthesis potential, which can definitely benefit you in the long run with hypertrophy and getting some good gains. But that is it for today's video. So after this video, I hope you got some info out of here, kept it nice and simple, not getting into the nitty and gritty. If you think you need some branched chain amino acids or essential amino acids, go get some, order some online, do what you gotta do, chuck it into your stack, and let me know if you do, and if you found this video helpful, drop a comment in the comment section, slap that like button, subscribe, notification bell, you know the go. Sensei SWOLE, checking out.